Hey guys, it's me, Tim here, and I'm back with another custom LEGO Star Wars set review. Not exactly custom, more of like a set review with modifications to the set. So it's like the same set, but it's got some upgrades, or what I think are upgrades. Obviously, you can already see with the figures there's a bit of an upgrade. Yeah, they're giving me a bit of trouble standing them up, but not too much. I just want to get the thumbnail. But yeah, so for the figures, obviously you can see it's the Razor Crest, but so for the figures, we got Scout Trooper Dude. He's the exact same as he is in the set. My print actually for the head had like, I think it's very thick printing, like it's very fuzzy, and I don't know how to explain it, but this helmet is amazing. I love it. It feels nice. It looks like it could be a prop if it was sized up. He's got a pistol and whatnot, but yeah, I love this helmet. Next figure is IG-11. Once again, he's the exact same as in the actual set. New little cone printing there. Rest is just battle droid parts and other little parts. He's got a rifle and a blaster. But yes, IG-11. Oh, thanks. Then for next figure, this one is custom. This is Kuil, Kuiil, and he's got a little blowtorch thing. And I just quickly colored on some goggles for this Ugnaught head, and the torso is really quickly thrown together. It's from the Infamous Nest Speeder Chase set thing. You know, this is what's his face? Warwick Davis's character's torso. Weasel. But yeah, so those are very simple. Then we got Grief Karga. This is a great figure in this set. I really love this figure. The expressions on it, though mine is a bit misprinted where the back, one of the, you know, it's kind of lopsided for the one of the faces, but I love them. They're so expressive and the expressions are really good. He's got the fin hairpiece and his torso is printed. Sadly no leg printing, but the torso is a great printing. He's got 2 pistols. Then we got Mando, and I made one small change with him, and spoilers for the series, I guess, but I just put Cassian Andor's head underneath, because that kind of looks like Mando's face, Din Djarin. And obviously this probably would be the Beskar armor instead of his scrappy armor. I just didn't want to find the right torso parts and whatnot really quickly, because I was wanting to get this done, because I need a video for you guys. But yes, this is the same figure from the ATST Raider, just with Cassian Andor's head. And he's got his rifle, his Amban Pulse rifle. And finally, we got Baby Yoda. I've seen a lot of complaints with him. I think it's really good. My only small complaint is that the torso printing is very pointless. Like, it's just a tiny little square. The head is on top of a baby figure, and I found out the baby figure is actually just like a pole piece for the neck piece, and then his head is actually an open pole piece, so you can like stick his head on, like, let's say a stick. I love doing this. I freaked out my stream yesterday. I didn't freak them out, but like very much so uneased them. But yes, Baby Yoda, he's really good. I love the head, at least. Like, maybe, I don't know, I think it's great. But yeah, only figure I think they should have added really is just Kuil. For the set, it's mostly just the set. I did a stream showing some modifications. I actually am not doing a second stream for modifications. Like I said, I just finished up the modifications before putting it back together. But I guess quick set feature from the actual set is the spring-loaded missiles. I love these. Especially whenever they integrate the firing feature. So yeah, you just push down on that and it goes flying. There's one on either side. But yeah, so this set, for the real set, like the official set, not my mock version, I think this is a great set for 130. Like, it does not cut many corners. Like, it has a full interior, especially mine does. But yeah, so just keep in mind, not all of this is from the official set. Some I'll mention hopefully I'll remember to mention every single detail that is not from the official set. Quick up, I'm just going to show off this. There's an escape pod. This is the exact same from the actual set. Kind of looks like the Last Jedi Millennium Falcon escape pod, but yeah, you can fit a figure in there, and their head would be poking out a bit, you know. And for the space inside, there's just a little space. Like, it's actually really hollow. I didn't know what else to put up here, so I just kept that as the escape pod. But, so yeah. I'll start with the cockpit. Oh, wrong way. Or actually, I guess I could do some detail looks, so you can see exterior details. But yeah, you can see this. It's all really good. I kept the exterior mostly the same. The only thing I changed was I moved those landing gear back just a bit, I think, yeah. And actually also, this is actually a feature also shown off mostly on the inside. Really, that's where you best see it. I added in a little opening there, and you'll see why. But yeah, you can see the underside pretty well. Yeah, this is all mostly just the exact same as it is in the official set for the exterior. I just moved the landing gear back. That's the biggest part. But now for the cockpit, the official one has it where you can remove this, and then this is only on a hinge where you can move it back and forth. But I decided to modify it to where you can just remove it. And I hollowed this area out a bit more because it had an opening kind of here, but you couldn't really do, it was just like a single brick high, but I hollowed it out and made this removable. Put some clips on the side instead of having those like flat on top, because there was like a bar piece here, so you can access back there. And I put a ladder there and a bit of a walkway here, and you'll see why it's not on the side or on the back of it. And so yeah, you can actually access the cockpit from the other area. And it has 2 seats. I wanted to move the seat here because it's not accurate, but and I wanted to keep a second seat. I wanted to put it sideways a bit, but the cockpit piece, these brick parts here hit the head of the passenger. But so you can fit a figure there, and I probably could have tried to fit a spot for Baby Yoda, but you know, and there's clips here for weapons. These clips are for the cockpit pieces, and I'm glad this is printed. The official one is printed. But so yeah, I love this part usage here. I'm gonna find that very nice. The engines are pretty nice. Once again, as I mentioned, a lot of the exterior details are the exact same. Not much changed. So I guess now we'll move into kind of taking it apart or opening it up. I'm just, ooh, that was dangerous. Okay, and so for opening it up, I'm just gonna put it up here. And a lot of the changes, as I mentioned, are on the inside. I'm probably gonna just use the box for stand. Okay, get out from under here. Okay, so you can flip open the rear cargo bay door. It's the exact same, but then, oh, that fell off. That actually does fall off kind of often. They're just clipped in. But so then for here, you can also open up the foot or the door on either side. It opens up. So yeah, you can see on either side it opens up. I think the stickers are great too. And then this flips open, and it's with the landing gear. I also moved them out a bit, so you can't really open that up all the way. But there's 2 carbonite blocks, and so yeah, you can see they're both different printings. The details are even different, like with the carbonite and the figures like position. But yeah, they just slide into there just like in the official set, except I put stoppers at the other side so that they don't just slide out, because they would do that even like in the official set. Though, I mean, for some reason they don't slide out as easily in the official set. So yeah, you can do that. And then also on this side, this falls down. You can see the ladder there that gains access to up there. And then I'm gonna remove the escape pod so there's more light in there. And then you can see there's the bed here, and you can fit a figure on the bed, obviously. I'll just take Grief Cargo and remove his guns. And the bed, it's still here, just like it was in the official set, except I kind of obviously moved it back a bit, and I added in the ladder here, and you'll see what I moved into the other side. But yeah, so you can do that there. Once again, you can see the ladder's right there, and it leads up there. So yeah, I can like push Grief Cargo up through here, pull him out up here. So yeah, you see. And that sticker detail is great. Once again, as I mentioned, I think all the stickers are good in this set. I don't think there's a single one that's not really useful. You can see the front there. There's a lot of this building, and that's a bit annoying because these always get misaligned a bit. Anyways, yeah, then we come over here. This folds down, and this folds down. Here's the weapons locker. You can store weapons there. Where did I put his guns? I just took them off. I don't know where the heck I put them. Oh, here they are. So you can put Grief Cargo's guns if you want, or anybody's guns really. It's just not as much space as the official set. I added that in just for like, I guess, engine detailing or something or other. You can maybe see it as like the weapons cooling system for the weapons. But then you can see there's kind of like a hollowed out space. That was initially facing the other way. That was part of the bed backing. And this, as I made my promise, I added in the vac tube. So yeah, you can sit Grief Karga in there. It's kind of difficult. It's just barely too slow. So you actually have to push the figure in, like use force. Or I think it's while taking him out mainly. See, if I were to change the set, I would take out those studs there. But that would require me to I'd already put it all the way back together. I didn't want to have to take it all the way apart again. Because yeah, this part kind of gets in the way. And that's just, because I wanted to have the ladder, but I also wanted to have the vac tube somewhere. In the accurate place at least, like, which is around here. So yeah, his arms are getting in the way too. His arms are not being helpful. So yeah, this would not work on an official set. I think they should just remove those studs. But yeah, you can sit him there in the bathroom area. Obviously it is hollow there, but that's because it would have gotten in the way. I mean, it's already in the way, the door kinda. But I wanted to fit that in. I had to fit that in. I made a promise to my stream. I would put that in. Oh, and then to remove him, you kind of just gotta prime out. Once again, that would not happen on the official set. I would take away those studs there and just leave it as just flat. But yeah, you can see there's actually this little like Technic stud part there. You know, where it's a single half of a Technic pin and it has a stud on one side. And that's just to make sure that these don't close all the way, because I don't know. That's the official set thing. As I mentioned, there's a hole on the bottom, and that's because you can hinge this up, and it is the little, from chapter 6? Yeah, 6. You can fit a figure in there. And at first I had it only 2x2, so you couldn't even fit a full figure. But I made it 2x3, so now you can fit a figure. Barely, but they do fit. You can see Grief Karga, he's my lab rat, but you can see his head there. And then I push his head, and he pops out the other side. So yeah, that's like for whenever they're docking onto another ship. That thing keeps on falling apart. But so yeah, that's about it for the interior details. Weapons rack, bathroom, bed, opening hatch, carbonite area. I would probably add another I could have added a weapons rack there, I guess. Yeah, I probably should have. I kind of wish I did now. Give me a sec. Just a quick sec. Well, secundo. Yeah, that should do. So yeah, let me just get these, and then I'll put this here. So yeah, this isn't the accurate place. That's why I didn't want to put a weapons rack here, because it's not the accurate place. But so I think these would also have clips on them, like, you know, the 1x1 modified stud with the clip on the side or on top. And so yeah, you could maybe like do that, and then it, you know, you could place weapons just sideways there. Knocked out a carbonite figure of the fledging Mithril. No, it's not the fledging Mithril, it's the other dude, it's his friend. But so yeah, my modifications are, I added in that there, so there's a hole in the middle of the ship. I modified this area to where this was initially just these 3 clips, and that's it. But I added in the vac tube and then this thing, and I moved this to the side a bit, added a clip there, I don't know why. And then also I filled in a hole there, because initially there's just an open hole there. And on this side, I moved the bed a bit, and I added in the ladder, so that's not, that's new for my version. And then also, I hollowed out this area to be able to fit in to be able to fit your figures down there, and I added those clips. And I also made this removable. So yeah, those are changes from the official set. I think they're pretty good. This set was already very good. But yeah, this video is already starting to get a bit long. So let's finish it up. Great details, I love it. This was a great, I'm glad that I bought this. I'm really glad that I spent the money on it. Full price, it works. Also, yeah, I moved the landing gear. But yeah, so thank you all for watching, and I'll see y'all in my next video. Goodbye.